So into final staging once again. Pole position on the right is Dan Healy. On the outside in cart 18 is Joe Holmes, Ian Blake and John Lister on row 2. Ed Bars, Darren Teal, Dan Truman, Brandon Williams, Tyler Mays and Steve Brown. Who is going to get round the turn 2 complex? Are they going to make it all through cleanly? Well, I wouldn't call it clean, but at least there wasn't much contact in the complex. Elbows out, and this is working a treat here for Dan Healy. But Ian Blake is clear of John Lister. Is he clear of the tour, though? You're looking about 6 or 7 cart lengths for a slipstream. There's a strong wind blowing it's across the circuit as we look into their faces as they come into that complex down towards the final corner. Healy leads from Blake, Lister, Holmes, Teal, Williams, Bars, Mays, Truman and Brown. Brown showing nothing at the moment in 10th place. I don't think he likes it here. Just jockeying for position, Darren Teal and Brandon Williams. Battle for 5th with Ed Bars in behind. Right now Dan Healy leads by 6 cart lengths from Ian Blake. So it's Healy, Blake, Lister. Holmes has joined that group to make it a trio. Back towards start-finish. And it's 0.8 of a second, the lead that Dan Healy has on Ian Blake, John Lister, Joe Holmes. And Holmes is looking for a way by John Lister, needs to get on with it. He's trying to sort out a good run out onto the back straight, down to the long left-hander at the back of the circuit. Into the complex, very long left-hander, followed by a tight right, and it's Healy, Blake, Lister, Holmes, gap to Teal, Brandon Williams. It was 0.742 on the last lap, and that gap looks even bigger for Dan Healy. 1.1 seconds. Lister is looking for a way by down the inside of Ian Blake. Beautiful move. Pulls it off where it's been very difficult to overtake. Now, can Lister make any impact on the lead that was 1.1 seconds at the line for Dan Healy? It's more than that now. It's the thick end of 2 seconds at the guess. Into the left-right. Lister, Blake, Holmes. Now, Joe Holmes will want to repeat that move on Ian Blake. 1.1 seconds is now 1.8 seconds. And we have 6 minutes 40 seconds left of this final. Lister is going to have to get a move on if he's going to run down Dan Healy. I've got a feeling Dan Healy's going to win this one. And I'm stood next to Dan's mum. It could get a bit exciting here on the balcony. Going for his first win in Club 100 Elite running. 1.8 seconds. What's it going to be this time? Lister's begun to gap Ian Blake. It's static. It's still 1.76 seconds. So that's good for Dan Healy. And we're 5.5 minutes from the end of the final. Lister does need to get a move on, but it's still looking good for Dan Healy in his first win in Club 100 Elite. Just needs to make no mistakes now between now and the finish, and I think he might have this one. So Healy, 1.76 seconds. Now becomes 1.6 seconds. Well, Listener is edging back in, but that's too much to do in the time that's remaining, I fear. He's going to have to go quicker than that. And Joe Holmes has been dropped slightly by Ian Blake. The best thing that could happen here is Ian Blake tries to get back on the bumper, thinking about the championship of John Listener. Tries to get by. Listener takes a look over his shoulder, trying to decide what to concentrate on. Second, or trying to run down Dan Healy before the finish. I think it might be second place, if I'm honest. Holmes in fourth. Brandon Williams was trying to find a way past Darren Teal there in the complex with Ed Bards on his bumper. 1.6 seconds. Now becomes 1.8 seconds. Dan Healy is cruising to a win. I might need to get a microphone handy for interviews. So onto the back straight they go. It's pretty much as you were, although if I were to say anything, has that gap got bigger? 1.8 seconds turns into 2 seconds. Dan Healy is heading for a win here. Over start finish with 3 minutes left of the final here at round 9 at Clear Pigeon. It's looking good for Dan Healy. His lead is 2.2 seconds ahead of John Listener, who's now trying to manage his way to the finish in second place with Ian Blake and Joe Holmes, which are probably the two drivers running for the championship. So this would be good for Ian Blake as it stands. A small advantage. Oh no! Oh no! Dan Healy has ground to a halt. I'm not sure what happened there. There's going to be tears before bedtime. What a shame for Dan Healy. Ground to a halt, into pit lane. How disappointing is that? There's no fire in this engine. I'm guessing that's probably a chain that's gone. If it's a carb that's gone down through no fault of his own, then he'll still get points. But that won't matter really. It's all about trophies and winning. John Listener leads. Joe Holmes has moved through to second place. Ian Blake in third, Darren Teal. What a disappointment for Dan Healy. "54 seconds from the finish. I don't think this is the last lap. I think there'll be one more. John Listener is heading for a win, and it'll be a first win. Will it be a first win for John Listener? Not sure. To the inside of Ian Blake, Darren Teal gets his nose in, and he is through to third place. So it's Listener, Holmes, Teal, Brandon Williams, and Ian Blake is off the track and out the back of the group. Well, a dramatic finish to the elite final. The final lap board is out. John Listener has got Joe Holmes, the championship leader, within a couple of kart lengths. Is he going to hang on? Oh, we got another dramatic finish here, or dramatic event before the finish of this race. It's Listener, and Holmes is on his bumper now, going on to the back straight. He's going to get one shot at this somewhere around these last three corners. Listener, Holmes into the complex. Oh, he's got it covered. There's going to be one chance, the run back to start finish. It's going to need something rather agricultural to get past. I think Holmes is giving up on it. It's going to be a win here for Jonathan Listener in dramatic style. What happened to Dan Healy? Well, it's a win for John Listener. Joe Holmes, Darren Teal is third, Brandon Williams, Ed Bars. Ian Blake will be disappointed with sixth place. Steve Brown finished in seventh. Dan Truman, Tyler Mays, and the unfortunate, desperately sad for Dan Healy on his way to a maiden win in the elite class with some kind of mechanical, I think.